All right, here we are again. As we continue down this, I think it's been good for us. So I want to continue, and we just add one more thing. So the I can statement, I can solve equations with the variable on both sides. That means the x. We're going to put the x or the y or the z or whatever letter we have on both sides, and we're going to have to adjust. All right, so first one. All right, we have 7b minus 2, and that equals b plus 10. So that means you got a value here and a value here, and it's going to balance. So we could even try a value, for instance, to give you an idea. If b was 1, 7 times 1 minus 2, well, that's 5. 1 plus 10 is 11. Nope, that's not it. So we're not going to play guess and check. We're going to use some algebra. And the idea here is we're going to try and get our numbers on one side and letters on the other. I pretty much always try and get my letters on the right, the correct side first. I also like to be positive, so I'm going to keep it positive here. And so as we're doing this, I'm aiming to try and make it so I don't have to deal with negatives. See, I have 7b right here, and over here, Ninja 1. Oh my goodness, let's not go with that color. Let's go with the red, a little bit thinner than that, huh? 1b, Ninja 1. And so what I'm going to do now is I want to undo. And what I do to one side, I can do to the other. So I'm going to undo this 1b. Okay, and I got 7b, so I'm going to take off 1b on both sides. If you picture 7b here and 1b here, literally on the scale, I'm taking 1b off. So I can write that there, minus 1b, right? And so I took a b off here, took a b off of here, and now I have 6b minus 2 equals 10. All right. So don't try and figure it out perfectly maybe at this point, but just understand the concept of what I'm doing. Don't overthink it is what I'm saying. Now it's two-step equation time with that move. Real easy, right? 6b minus 2 is 10, so you might know the answer. Plus 2 divided by 6. If you don't know how to do this, go back to the first video, two-step equations, and look there. 6b equals 12. B equals 2. Alright. And let's go ahead and explore the check here concept. So I'm going to go to the next slide. I'm going to check to see if b equals 2 works. So I'm going to put in 2 here and 2 here. See if it balances. On the left I get 12, right? And on the right I get 12. Therefore, that's my solution. Alright, let's look at this next one. Very similar to the last one. 5t minus 4 equals t minus 8. So again, looks like I have 5t and t, so this is the smaller of the t's, and so if I would subtract 5t, I would have like a negative 4t over here. I don't want a negative. I want to keep it positive. So instead of subtracting 5t, let's go ahead and subtract t in my great writing here and here. Okay. You can draw your river if you want to right down the middle to divide that up. So now 4t minus 4 equals negative 8. Again, I think you know how to do this. Add 4, divide by 4 then. And so 4t would equal negative 4, and t would equal negative 1. Again, you would ask yourself, 5 times negative 1 minus 4. Oh, that's negative 9, mental math skills. And then negative 1 minus 8, that's negative 9. It does check out then, and that is my solution to that equation. And one more example to show you here would be something like this, where I'm going to have to actually do that combine like terms first, and then I go into the solving process. And so most of you know I need to do what? Yay, distribute. I have 3k minus 8. Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? Let's pause and check. Boom. So 3 times negative 8 means I'm going to have plus negative 24. Now I wrote it, I believe, 3k minus 24 plus negative 24. And I have a negative 1k. Alright, now this, I might actually choose to be a little negative here. Why? Because I already have one number here by itself. So if I can get my letters on one side, I already have my numbers on one side. So I'm going to be a little different here. I could add 1k, but I'm going to go ahead to save myself a step. I'm going to subtract 3k on both sides. Alright, and so now look what's left. Negative 24. Guess how many people are going to say 24? Negative 24 is left over here. Let's even cross this out. Bye-bye. Alright, and so negative 24 equals negative 4k, right? If I draw it out, I have negative k, 3 negative k's, that's 4 negative k's. Divide by negative 4. Right. My great writing. Whoop. Over here we have Ninja 1, 1k. And on this side we have 6. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and do a little bit of a check. Let's write that out here. Check is 3 parentheses in the original. I must check in the original. We found people make mistakes if they check earlier down here. If you check down here and you already made a mistake in here, guess what? You're going to get you might check out right, but it's not going to check in the right problem. It has to check out in the original. So let's take 6 minus 8. Does that equal negative 6 on the other side then? Because k is 6. Well, 6 minus 8 is negative 2. And therefore, that equals negative 6, doesn't it? So, checks out. And that's all she wrote. So, thank you. And tune in next time for Learning with Mr. Neff. Have a great day.